Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another GBHL YouTube video. This is
Middle-earth's Deadliest Warband!
That's right, and we are into the bronze matchup.
This is it.
This is very exciting.
Lothlorien versus the Corsair Reaver Force. Reavers unlucky in the last game, potentially.
Very unlucky. Yep, they needed just a couple more fights won. Didn't win enough fights.
Elves, unfortunately, just... They had it in the... They snatched defeat from the jaws of victory in their game as the Wild Marauder ripped them up. So, they're going to meet up this game. And who are your favourites for this one?
This really is the second worst matchup for the Reavers after maybe Isengard with the Strength 4 crossbows. So, it's tough. And I think that this one will come down to whether I'm playing as the Elves
or the Reavers.
Or the Reavers. I think if I'm playing as the Reavers, I'll have a better chance than if I was with the Elves. Whereas I think if I play with the Elves, I might not tactically pull it off for them. But we shall see. So
on paper, I personally would give it to the Elves with their Fight 6 hero.
Fight 6 hero is going to make a big difference in this, but as we've seen, the Hasharin,
he can rip stuff up.
He can rip stuff up. With the Bane of Kings, he's effectively got knocked down.
Yeah.
You know, which is very, very impressive. So with that, we are going to show you the armies. And this is Harad and Umbar's Deadliest Warband. As always, we've got Shiny Hasharin in the middle there with his 12 Corsair Reavers with those axes piercing striking to make a big difference. That is the Corsair Bumper. Their Deadliest Warband.
Also, we've got the 4 Gladrian Warriors with shield and Elven Blade, 4 with shield and spear, and 4 with elf bow and blade. And also we've got the Gladrian Captain on armoured horse with shield and bow. And for this we're going to use the model of Legolas mounted. Ooh, nice and shiny. So on 1, 2, 3 I'm using Reavers, and 4, 5, 6 I'm using Elves. Come on, Elves! Yes!
And the Elves get a fair representation. So let's roll for priority. Priority Elves. And here's how it's looking after we have moved on from the bird's eye battlefield view. As you can see there, the Elves just moved on half this so they can do the shooting. They've got the bowmen at the front there. I'm guessing that's good. They've got Elven Blades as well.
Yep.
So they can sort of form a front rank. And obviously something to be really mindful of is the fact that his captain, his Galadrim captain, has got a 12-inch armoured horse. Yep. Which is could be a difference in this. In the meantime, the Reavers have marched up, just trying to get as far up as they can, a bit heavier on the flanks, spreading out, trying to do some enveloping, keeping the cloaked Hasharin at the back there. And with that, we're going to go into the shooting phase. So we're going to start off shooting. We've got the 2 elf bowmen here shooting at just Corsair at the front there, the ones that they can hit without in the ways. So let's see what they get.
1 hits.
1 hits. And
Doesn't kill
him. Next 2 doing the same, just shooting up at those Reavers there. Let's see if they hit. When we get 1 hit. And with the red dice, no kill. And you want to be getting those bow shot kills, as we learned with the Urukai. So we're using Mounted Legolas, gorgeous model, as the Galadrian captain. He's going to be shooting over at a Reaver on this side. He needs a 4 to hit.
No.
And he misses. So a poor round of shooting from the Elves. Let's go into turn 2 priority. You get a 4 and the Reavers get a 6. So it's Reavers priority. And this is how the battlefield is looking. Didn't really want priority because what I was scared of happening has happened. So of course I moved up all of the Reavers. Nice big spread out line like so. Trying to keep the Hasharin out of line of sight. And of course the 12-inch captain has decided to really be bold and make that charge. So we're going to see if he's going to pay for that. Hopefully he gets a bad roll for me. And Jamie's put some of his guys out onto the flanks there, kept his bowmen still for the shooting phase, which is what we're going to go into now. So it's Elven Shooting, and all of his bowmen prioritising from this guy here.
2, 3, 4.
That's right, he's going to try and take those out. So he needs 3s to hit.
Oh, no.
2 hits, okay, so needing 5s.
Oh,
that is not good. And that is the end of shooting. So we're going to go straight into the combat phase. So, we've got 2 piercing striking Reavers. up against Monsieur Elf. See what he gets, and he gets the 6 that he needs because he is fight 6. So they're both knocked down, and the one closest to me goes down by 1. So defense 3. He goes down by 1. So he's defense 3.
We're forced to win. So first guy, one closest inwards,
dead.
Dies. The second one also
Dead.
dies.
So both of them are dead, and you got down the 2 models that you wanted to. Maybe makes up for the poor shooting. Wow. And with that, we're going to go into priority. So we're going into priority. Oh, and we take it. So with the Reavers winning priority, the captain here has decided to call a heroic move, which I've countered with a Hasharin after a bit of deliberating. Okay, so on a 1 to 3, I'm going to get this. On a 4 to 6, you're going to get it. And it goes to the elf captain. So, look what the Lothlorien captain decided to do with his heroic move. He went and hid behind a tree, which then meant that the Hasharin had to do a move without calling with me. Well, it didn't matter whether he did or not. And couldn't get very far. So these guys are all moved up, also behind the tree. Playing, here we go round the mulberry bush.
The mulberry bush.
And also coming out this way to avoid that 12-inch charge next turn should he win priority. In the meantime, these guys move half, and some of your other dudes have moved back to avoid Corsair Reaver charging here, so we are going to go into shooting. So you're going to have these 2 here, they're going to shoot at...
Straight forwards into these 2?
Into those 2 there. Okay, brilliant.
Even 3s?
So 3s to hit. 2 hits.
5s.
Oh,
still
and
can't
they
do
don't
it.
Kill, not good enough. And these 2 here, they're going to do the same.
Do the exact same. Even 4s.
Even 4s because they moved.
1 hits.
1 hits. Needing
5s. We'll get one eventually. The captain shooting across into him. Moved 6 inches.
So he moved half.
4s.
No.
Elven shooting, man. It's just overrated.
Elven Shooting's not been great. With that, we are going to go into priority. Ugh.
Elf priority.
Elf priority.
It's not terrible for you.
Wow. It's both of us doing what we need to do. So, the captain, he just moved across here. He moved across. He made sure that he was in range of a few things and just came to protect this flank. Because I was thinking of coming around this side, but now I've hidden behind the tree. So that I can't be charged by the captain next turn. Because the captain is the real game changer in this one. Which we just saw before. In the meantime, these guys have moved up. Hasharin's just moved half so he can use his blowpipe. And these guys have moved out of the range of the captain. You've moved up the guys on the flank here. But your bowmen have stayed still. So with that, we are going to go into Elven Shooting. So all of the elves, they've only got 2 targets. Those are the Reavers on the end. So they haven't moved, so you need 3s. And all 4 hit. Very good. So you need 5s. Oh, you have got to be joking me. I feel your pain with that roll. You should have got at least one. At least one. Oh, you did it again.
I got 1, 2, 3.
Come on. You're joking.
12 dice.
That's 12 dice.
Hey! Kill 3.
So it took 16 dice.
So what happened there was I rolled 4 dice, 3 died. I can edit this in, you see.
So we're going to go into Hasharin's blowpipe. So we've got the blowpipe. At this elf here. We need 4s to hit. And we get a 3, and we don't get him. It's turn 4 priority, I think. And it goes. Yes. That's not what I wanted. It goes to the elves. So we've got the bird's eye view again, and this is a really cagey tight game, which probably suits Jamie right now, because he's got the bows. But I've just kind of moved around, made sure I was just out of range here. This game is definitely going to be about priority. Yeah. It's definitely about priority, this game so far. Just staying out of his range, moving up a little bit with the conga line, staying out of view here so his captain can't get some easy kills. But at some point I'm going to have to make a break for it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we do. So we are going to go shooting. Some of those elves have moved, so we'll do that now. So we've got the Elven Hero, we've got 2 that moved and 2 that haven't, shooting at these 4 here.
So red have moved, needing 4s. Everyone else needs 3s.
And there we go. So you've got
3 hits.
3 hits.
Captain's not one of them, so 5s to wound.
Oh, you've got to be joking. 2 1s and a 4. And Elven Shooting does nothing again. And I don't believe my Hashine will be able to see anything now. So with that, we're going to go into the next turn priority. So, next turn priority. It's priority elves. So a lot has changed since your last shot. So with Jamie getting priority, he's kind of just made sure he did some weird things over here to stop stuff from getting trapped, etc. And with him getting priority, that was my opportunity. I have jumped out, made sure I got line of sight and various things, but make sure you can't charge more than one with cavalry and stuff. And these guys are moved up on this side, and with that we are going to go into shooting. So your archers haven't moved, so you are going to...
This guy, this guy, this guy.
Yep, so prioritising from him down to that way with all of the archers.
No one to move, so 3's all round. Blue's the captain. 1 misses.
1 misses.
5's to wound. Come on! 1 dies.
1 dies.
I get 1.
So 1 guy dies.
An extra 1. I'll take that.
And that is the
third
casualty. So it's going to be tough for the Reavers. So we've got the blowpipe, and the blowpipe is going to target... Is it 12-inch movement?
12-inch.
I mean 12 inches from your horse?
No, because you... Well, because...
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm actually going to target an archer.
Yep.
Just one of these archers here.
So move to
that
4s.
One there. So 4s. He
Hits.
hits.
5s. Rerolling it.
5s re-rolling. Re-rolls the whole thing? Or is it re-rolling once?
We're rerolling the whole thing. It's Benny Kings.
Oh, and that archer there dies.
Scumbag.
Wow, so an elf goes down. And with that, it's priority. Now this is really... How important is it, Jamie? Show me its important face.
Important. But I've got a mic point, so...
You have got a mic point.
I'm relatively confident. You one.
I get a 2.
Heroic movement.
And you are going to call a heroic move. Makes sense. We can go on for longer. So, wow. So that is after the movement phase. And you heroic moved over here. You got everything sort of boxed off. You charged in on the Reaver there. You made sure that you were supported. And you got another guy in. I resisted the temptation to put both my guys in on that side. I just peeled off one, keep the odds in my favour, and not engage this little block here. But I have engaged those 2 there who haven't got the spear support. Again, just 2 dice. I'm hoping that I can take that, and everything else has rushed up. So you're not going to have any shooting, but my Hasharin is. He's moved 4 and he's thrown his throwing weapon into the elf at the front. So he's moved, so he's forced to hit, and he misses. So it was my priority, so we are going into the combat phase. So just going to start things off. Let's start off with the piercing striking Reaver versus your captain supported by a spearman. Let's see if you can get that 6 first of all, and you do get that 6. So you've knocked him down.
4s.
Yeah, and he's dead, as expected really. We thought he would go down. Next up we've got a piercing striking Reaver against a fainting... No. Against the elf.
Single-handed with his Elven Blade.
Single-handed with his Elven Blade. He gets 4. Oh! You're joking. So we go down to... We go down by 1.
Forced to kill.
And he gets him. Wow. I did not need that. Next up we've got a piercing striking Reaver against a shielding.
No, I'm going to go fight actually. With those 2 dying, I can afford to bring some guys back over that way. So.
Yep, okay. So let's have a little bit of a look.
Single-handed Elven Blade. 3.
3 highest.
Well, yeah.
Double 6. So we go up to... We go up by 1, so we're strength.
I think so. 5s.
So we need 5s. We need that. And next up, the Reaver versus the Galadrim there. I'm piercing striking, of course.
Single-handed Elven Blade. I got a 1. Got double 1? No.
No, when we get it. So we go up to...
So 5.
So strength 5, so we need 4s. Oh, and we get it. It's another Galadrim. Wow, we're going on to priority.
It's a big priority.
It's a big, big priority.
I forgot something.
Oh, no!
Yes!
No, not what I needed. And I've got nothing to call with, so it is Jamie's priority. So a very, very important priority, I would say. Would you agree?
Yeah, very.
Very important, and it's important.
The captain.
Yeah, the captain being freed up to charge and being able to charge 2 models that he will probably kill is massive. Especially when my Hasharin can only get into 1. And Jamie's done some great tying up here, some good doubling up to even the odds. Not a lot really that I could do. It's very even across the board, and with that we are going to go into the combat phase. So we're going to go for this one first because the Reaver will be trapped if he loses. We've got a single-handed blade from the Elf versus 2 piercing strikes.
Oh, 2 piercing strikes.
Yeah. And
3 ones in a row.
Not a great roll for myself though. Okay, so we go up to
4s to wound.
So we need 4s to wound. Yeah, we got it with 1.
I use them there.
So again, we've got a fainting Elven blade at the front because he's spear supported against a piercing striking Reaver. Let's see what you get. You get a 5 with cheating red dice. That's pretty good. Oh, you get a 2 and a 3. So I go down to. And now defense
1.
3s
to wound. Black dice, you rolling 1s.
Oh, good job you had the cheating red dice. Exactly the same in this one. So let's see what you do.
4.
You get a 4 highest. I'm changing my dice. I've had 2s and 3s for too long. No! Double 2s!
Down
okay, so I go down to... I go down by 1.
So 4s to wound.
4s to wound.
Black dice, you rolling 1s.
And he's dead. Wow, and yeah, very, very swinging. That is a 1 off breaking, I believe. We're going to the next one. So this one here, we've got the Reaver. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. So let's see what you get. You get a 5. And I get a 6. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm using that dice again. We go up by 2, so 5.
4s to wound.
4s to wound. Yes.
You get
6 there. So that guy goes down. Nice. So next up we've got a shielding elf against the Hasharin. So let's see what you get. You get a 5, which is pretty good.
It's better than
Oh, and I get a 4 highest off 3 dice. So not great. And the Hasharin moves back an inch. 1-on-1 single-handed Elven Blade versus a piercing strike. Let's see
what you get.
What I get first. It's all about rolling first. Oh. Yeah. So we go up to... We go up by 1.
The 4s.
So we need 4s. Oh, and we get it just. Single 4. And the final elf bowman goes down. So it's 6 casualties to 7. That's going to change now. So we've got piercing striking Corsair Reavers against
the elf captain.
Elf captain using his lance.
Doesn't have one. Not Rivendell Knight.
Oh, it's not Rivendell Knight. No, sorry. So it's an Elven Blade that he's using, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to roll. I'm going to roll first. Yes! Yes, that's 6 there is that's separate. Yeah. I was looking at that 6 thinking, why has he said yes? And that's because we have matched. So he's knocks them down.
The first guy. Oh, drop your defense.
My defense goes down.
1 goes down to defense 2. 1, so 3s to win the first guy.
Dead.
Second guy.
Dead. And that's what was going to happen. It was going to happen. So those 2 go down, and that is really swinging. And the Corsair Reavers are broken. A very, very, very important priority is coming next. Let's do it.
Ah!
Oh, it's mid-range throw.
You can take that.
You can take that. I would take that right now. Come on, Element Games dice. Death. So, another key priority. It has allowed the Elven hero to charge in on Sharon. He is supported by a spearman. We've got a 1-on-1 here. Guessing where we got a shield. Yeah, you'll probably be shielding in that one. But we've got the 2-on-1 here and the 2-on-1 here. So this is going to be really close. Let's see if the Reavers can get a good round, because it could swing it with a good round. So same drill really. Piercing striking Corsair Reaver against a fainting Elven Blade using supported by Spear Elfman.
Spear Elfman.
Spear Elfman. Okay, here we go. We get the 5 that we needed. Okay, so what do we go up to? We go up by 2.
The 4s.
So we need 4s. Oh, it rocked back.
Don't want the Elven Blades to die, and I'm broken. Oh no, it's 1 off breaking.
You are 1 off breaking. We need a repeat performance, okay? Exactly the same as last time. What happens? You get a 6. Can we get that magic 6? No, we get 2 3s, and they don't add up. So what do we go down to? Go down by 2, so on defense 2.
So it's 4s still.
4 still.
White dice, re-rolling 1s.
And you kill him. So Reaver goes down. Eek! And we'll go straight into the next one. I'm going to piercing strike. I'm guessing you're going to shield.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're shielding with this one.
Oh.
Wow. Give me a 6.
No.
No.
Put them together.
And unfortunately, I am pushed back. So next up, we have got the Hasharin fight. Okay, now I'm going to feint because you are higher fight than me.
Yeah. And my hero will feint with his Elven Blade.
Crap. Yeah, I just realised you've got the guy behind.
You still want to feint?
No.
Me either.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, what do you get?
Oh,
that's not amazing.
Not good.
Hasharin, this is your time.
Nice.
Oh, he gets to 6 and he takes it. That is good work, Hasharin. So, first strike is going to be on a horse. 4s, re-rolling it. Kills the horse.
Fallen Rider. Oh, he loves it.
And he gets back up on his feet. So, we're going to do the next 2 strikes. And we get to re-roll them, yeah? You are defense.
6, so 5's to wound.
5's to wound. Luckily, we get to re-roll with Bane of Kings. And it doesn't do anything. And we could have done with just killing him there. We really could have done. But that's better. That's better. I'm glad I killed the horse. Okay, so we're going to go into the next turn priority. So what do we get? Oh, we get a 1.
I'm going to get a 1 now, aren't I?
No, you get priority. Key moments like that make a difference. So, here it is, the end game. I need to kill one more of you. You're not broken yet. You did toy with the idea of just leaving this guy out here to take a courage test, but your other dude couldn't do anything. So yeah, we'll go into the combats. It was your priority. Is there one you'd like to do first? This one makes sense.
Trapped.
Yep, and so I will piercing strike, of course.
My guy will feint.
Yep, so I'm guessing you've got 2 fainting.
Just 1 feint. He's not got a weapon.
He's not got a sword. Okay, so what do you get? You get that 6 with the cheating red dice. So, element games dice. No, we get a 5 higher. So we go down by 2. So we're now 2.
So the guy fainting.
Dead. And he goes down. Another Reaver bites the dust. So Jamie's being brave. He's fighting over here where I'm piercing striking. Cheating red dice. Surely a 6. Oh, it gets a 5. 5s and 6s that dice every time. But we get a 6, so we win that. So we go up by 1. So we need 5s to kill him. No, you just get a 1, and we don't kill him. And you're pushed back, and now it's the Hasharin's time to shine. So,
No special strikes.
no.
You might as well.
Why?
Because you're 5.
Yeah, but then you can feint with your guy in the front.
I've said I'm not special striking. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. It just ends up
Gentleman's
being-
agreement. Yeah.
Gentleman agreement.
Come on!
No! Okay, so Hasharin.
White dice need 4s. Red dice needs 5s. 1 wound. First fate.
What'd you? Oh yeah. So first fate, you got 3 fate, hasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Passes. Pass it first time, and he is going to move back towards him.
So annoying they can't be trapped.
Priority. So the elves aren't broken yet, as I nicely pointed out to Jamie. So he's able to not trap the Hasharin, but increase his odds of killing him. So that does mean I need to take a courage test for this guy over here. So he's only courage 3. And he's run. He goes. He bites the dust. So with that, here we go. This is the Hasharin where he shines. This is a Hasharin getting a 6.
I was going to
I know what you're going to do. You'll do everything that makes
piercing
sense.
strike and 200 with him.
Yep, I've got a 5 highest.
3, 4.
Got all those dice, and there's all that matters is the
6,
cheating
7.
red dice. I bet if you rolled the cheating red dice and it only get a 6. Come on, try that theory.
So that's just a regular guy. The small dice is going to be the 200 weapon.
Okay.
But 200 weapon gets a 6 now.
Oh no. So you win.
Yep.
So let's see. The
Fainting 200, needing 4s.
are you rolling 2 dice for a reason?
Oh god, yeah.
I'm not
Of course.
trapped.
You're not trapped. Okay. So
Okay, just take your highest one from that.
no, 'cause that's
Oh no,
weird.
no. Oh yeah.
So 4s to kill with on. No. Nothing
Nope.
there. Captain needing 4s.
Nope.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Needing 5s. 1 wound.
1 wound. Final fate. Has he only got 1 wound or 2?
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So he takes a wound.
He takes a wound.
And I'm back up.
Ah. And we're going to go into priority.
Oh, strong 6.
It just drops out of my hand, but never mind.
Oh well.
It doesn't really matter. They're all going to charge in. Let's just assume that they're in. And I'm going to roll my dice first.
Yep.
1 ring dice have been doing a lot better for me than Element Games dice today.
I'll be doing the exact same as last time. So
I get the 6s.
1,
Okay.
2, 5, 6.
And you need your...
And red dice. Cheated red dice is if you're going to get the
What's the
two-handed weapon.
two-handed? So-
Red dice stands out.
Okay.
Oh.
And you lose,
Yes.
which is amazing. Okay, so you are backed off. Now, I am strength 4.
Yes.
So I'm going to work out how I'm going to do my wounds. So we're just going to go around with the 3 attacks coming around this way, just trying to kill off some guys. See if we can get it back. Okay, so first strike, needing
5s.
5s. Nope.
Rerolled.
Rerolled. Yes. So that's 1. That's broken. So you are now broken. Go to the elves and captains and... Okay, so the next one.
Yep.
Dead.
Then...
Ooh. Ooh. Final one. Rerolled. Oh, and he didn't get the full house. So, they move back, and we're going to go into priority. Priority!
Pretty good for you,
When
though.
was the last time I got it? A long time ago, when I didn't need it. So...
Elf Captain's Courage. Courage 6. He's fine.
He loves it.
Yeah,
and
they're just gonna go in.
no point surrounding. They all just go in like so. So again, I'm going to make sure I roll my dice first
I'm
because
just going to feint.
you can do what you usually do, and I get a 5
1,
highest.
2, 3, 4, 5. No special strikes. We're just fainting with that one guy.
Yep,
I get a 5.
you get 5, but that does mean that you win. Okay, so
Captain's dice. Black dice. Red dice. 3 rolling 1s. So black dice need 4s. Everything else needs 5s. 1 wound.
1 wound,
And he's dead.
and he's dead because he's down.
Of course.
1 wound, yeah, because you've already taken off. All of his fate's gone, and with that, our bronze medal goes to Lothlorien. Well played. We're going to go into a post-battle bat rep breakdown. Well, welcome Strategy Battle Gamers to the post-battle bat rep breakdown. And this is like, it's almost like a presentation ceremony.
It is.
Because
The elves did it.
they did do it. And we did say that they were probably going to be the force which is going to cause the most problems
For Reavers.
after Isengard.
Yeah.
And interestingly,
I think they caused probably more problems than Isengard did.
they did do actually. And
So that captain.
the captain charging with fight 6, being able to take off those 2 models straight away. But your shooting was rubbish.
Yeah.
So
So I think that sort of evened it out. I had 4 or 5 turns of shooting with nothing happening.
You killed absolutely
Killed
nothing.
one model with shooting.
But I would definitely say that your captain and some of the later priority
Yeah.
was your captain fight 6 is the difference.
Yeah. Also, I think winning that heroic move,
Yep.
getting it back into safety.
Yep. Yeah, very, very, very important. And the lack of might from the Hasharin in the late game when you really need that heroic move when you lose priority
To get that priority.
was quite key. But in the end, it was reasonably close.
Yeah.
At the end, I was quite surprised that
Lasted out as long. Sharon didn't go down quicker.
he didn't go
Not
down
being
quickly.
trapped is massive.
It is a big thing.
Especially
again in
in
the
this-
end game again.
Yeah.
They're good. Hasharin with Mike, can you imagine?
With someone like with an Alfred.
That would... Whoa.
If only.
Obviously can't do that. So that is our bronze. So that means the Corsair Reavers have been pushed out.
Pushed into 4th, out of podium place.
But let's give a huge round of applause to Lothlorien for taking it, and well deserved as well. They've had some really exciting games.
They've been really good.
They've been great to watch.
They've sort of like the most entertaining.
Yeah, and I've not seen
I've not seen the Moria Lothlorien yet.
I've not seen Moria Lothlorien, the one which they got pushed back, but obviously was involved in Gondor versus Lothlorien.
Yeah.
And
Lothlorien versus Angmar. That's actually their easiest game.
so guys, this is the second to last of our Middle-earth's Deadliest Warbands series. We hope that you've been enjoying this series. It has been dragged out a while.
It was that sort of month with nothing.
We need to get hold of the forces. We don't have everything. So feel free to send us models. Just thought I'd get that in there. I've not done it in a video for a while.
No, that's just the Q&A this morning, I think.
That means we've only got the final remaining. The main event of Middle-earth's Deadliest. Here it goes. We've got Moria versus
Isengard. And who's going to win?
Who's your money?
Money has to be on Isengard.
My money's on Isengard, but we've not played it yet. We're going to do that soon. Keep an eye out for next week's edition of Middle-earth's Deadliest Warbands. It's been your GBHL host, GBHL James.
GBHL Jamie.
Make sure you comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And as always, happy strategy battle gaming.